Welcome to my, hello. Welcome to my live broadcast. I love doing these because I love helping women like you. And I know if I'm helping women, I'm helping their children, I'm helping their husbands. We make such a difference with the circle of influence we have. So thanks for taking time to either watch me live or the recording. Here's what we're going to do today. We are going to talk about, I've got a giveaway I want to do immediately that I posted yesterday about why did I create Dressing Your Truth? What was at the heartfelt level that I really felt passionate about this, that I really literally felt like God called me to write and then teach this program? I'm going to answer that because somebody nailed it. I asked people to respond to that question and how many years ago did I start? And there was one commenter that just zeroed in on it very specifically as to is the answer. And I want to share that. We're going to talk about a quiz. I want you to take a quiz with me. I'll get into that. It's about our, where are we when it comes to our own perception of our body, our image, our appearance? Are we full out ashamed of it to just self-conscious? I'm going to give you some considerations in this 5-question quiz to think about that may just feel like it's okay. And I'm going to help you understand why it's still hurting you and how it connects with why I created Dressing Your Truth. Because if you haven't gotten to this point, I want to really encourage you to join an online course that I wrote specifically for women that just need to get to that place of self-realization that changes your life. It's life-changing. I've got I'm going to drip another trend we're going to teach at Style School. I'll be sharing another trend. We're not telling you all. You can mark on your calendars on the 21st of March. We will be revealing all of them. Our sales page will be live that day. And I'm excited because we've got some good stuff in store. We're all working on it. We're all writing. The other 3 experts and I are gathering links to shopping items to help you shop for the trends. And we'll get into that in a minute, the Style School and the value of it. So let's start with the question I asked, and say hello in a comment. It always helps us get out on the feed if you hit that emoji button, comment. And if you want to win your favorite green colored piece of jewelry, that's my gift to someone today. If you want to be the one that's chosen, then I ship you your favorite green piece of jewelry from shopdyt.com. You can either post a link to that piece or the name of it. And that will be selected tomorrow. We give it a 24-hour window to let other women from other parts of the world, or they have conflicts right now, play with us with that. Green for March, green for spring. And I'm surrounded by snowy mountains and snow everywhere now. So I'm looking forward to that green coming back again. Just enter your favorite green item, either the link or the name, so you can get your green going by March 17th, and no one will be able to pinch you because you can wear this piece of jewelry that day. If you don't win, go buy the item anyway, because we're a small business and you keep this going for us, for you. We do this for you, but you keep us going so we can do it for you. Okay, the question I asked was, why did I create Dressing Your Truth? And I got a lot of you want to help women live their truth, some more general statements of the real heart of why I felt moved. I literally had an experience while I felt God come to me and actually appeal to me if I would please take this body of work on, that these kinds of 4-type systems were being taught in the world, but they were left, they just didn't deliver the whole packet, the whole truth, the whole understanding of ourselves as humans, and that there was this beautiful tie-in to style and fashion. So Mindy French, you got it right. She said, you created Dressing Your Truth because you became aware that women of every age and every energy type are beautiful. By sharing your knowledge of how to live true to our energy, you knew you could help women, this is the key point right here, free themselves from the shame-based references to our bodies, because the fashion industry has dictated that we have to fit into a certain mold. The knowledge you share is empowering women to live in a way that honors our true beauty and live our best selves, and stop our self-put-downs. I'm adding this, our self-criticism, our I don't like this about me. I don't want my picture taken because I'm embarrassed about this. I want to end that. And I want to end that with you, because you're going to end it with your daughters and granddaughters. See, that makes sense. Let's reach the generations through the influencers of their lives. And how many years? 20. She got both right. Mindy, I don't know if we'll reach out to you, but if you're listening, just email support@LYT Help so we can give you your $25 credit to the Shop DYT. And that's why I want to take this quiz now. Okay, you can do this in your head. There's only 5 questions. Get a little piece of paper, whatever. I want you to answer now for this next question, the first question. Never, occasionally, frequently, constantly. Okay? And I think you should write these down because I want you to see the lineup here. How often do you engage in negative self-talk about your body? Never, occasionally, frequently, constantly. I would say constantly would be every time you look in the mirror, you think a negative. It wouldn't be like all day long. But you have a daily practice of referencing something in your mind about what you don't like about yourself. That's constant. That's a habit. That's a daily practice. That's constant. Frequently would be maybe you put something on and you don't like the way it looks, but you think it's you. Occasionally, a few times a week. Never is you're done. You've stopped. I used to be constantly. I won't give you my current. Constantly. My whole reference to myself by age 15 was I was ugly, I was fat, and I was unattractive to men. Deep within, I believed it. I believed that was who I was. It was my self-identity. Number 2, same, never, occasionally, frequently, constantly. Do you avoid social situations or events because of your appearance? Would you not go to a reunion because of your appearance? Are you embarrassed? Or are you awkward or uneasy if you get together with relatives you haven't seen for a while and your appearance? Maybe it's weight. Maybe it's body shape, size. Maybe it's you've aged. Your skin has showing signs of aging. Come on, mine do. I don't want to be I want to be a healthy aged woman. So where are you on that? Never, occasionally, frequently, constantly. Number 3, are there specific body parts or features you consistently focus on and dislike about yourself? That's a yes or no. What is it? What is that body part? Used to be my legs, my thighs, just my whole leg design. I'm very muscular. I have thicker calves, thicker ankles. I'm not long and slender. I'm 5'8", just under 5'8". So I'm probably a little above average for a woman's height. And yet I'm not a slender 5. I'm not. Let's just say at age 12, Twiggy was the first supermodel that hit the scene. And I referenced myself to Twiggy, and the name itself pretty much, I'm like, I wasn't Twiggy. I've always been thicker, more substantial as a type 3. What about you? Are you shaming a part of your body? Because you think somehow also it won't change unless you do. Number 4, do you avoid activities? Swimming, exercising, maybe dating for some of you if you are in a relationship. Maybe it's sexual intimacy is really hard because of your appearance with a significant other. Are you avoiding these things, or you're super self-conscious about it because how your body looks? That could be occasionally, never, occasionally, frequently, constantly. That's in that grouping. Number 5, the last one. How do you feel about your body in comparison to others around you? Or even the images you see in the media. Even if you're in any of my groups, see, that's a setup for you. If you join a Facebook group, the type groups or the lifestyle group, you're comparing yourself in there because it's something you do. So you brought it into that space. Do you feel content about your body? Neutral? So you're making this comparison. You're content, neutral, no big deal, envious, dissatisfied with yourself. What comes up for you if you make a comparison? If you're saying neutral, you probably don't make the comparisons. Okay, how'd you fall on that? How'd everybody do on that? Okay, so me, number 1, I never engage in negative self-talk about my body anymore. Not even tempted. Don't even have to stop it. I've worked on this for decades. I believe that's why God employed me to teach this. It was through my journey of dressing your truth that continued to drop off. I do believe as we age, it drops off. But I believe it's still very much a lifestyle habit that women engage in too frequently. Even any of it is disturbing our greatest good, our health. Consider the possibility that a health condition you have is being, you can't really heal it because this negativity, because they're not directly related, but you are shaming yourself. You're putting yourself in a negative point of view. That energy, the body takes on that energy and has to do something with it. And it creates more dis-ease, imbalance. So there is a relationship when you look at it from a healer's point of view, which is mine. I don't avoid social situations because of my appearance. I might avoid them just because I don't enjoy them, but never. How'd you do on that one? And then, are there specific body parts or features you consistently focus on and dislike? Not anymore. These legs have done a lot for me. I appreciate every part of my body now. In fact, quite often, not every day, but I'll just thank different parts for what it's done for me and that I am grateful. And I do have a lot of style things I know that we teach you. Even as you start dressing your truth, your body looks differently and it presents differently and you begin to fall in love with it. Now, how do you feel about your body in comparison? Do you make those comparisons? Are you not posting in your type group because you make comparisons and you are dissatisfied with you and you don't think you're as attractive, or you're not thin enough? Are you not where you want to be? And so you postpone that? Because I use that as an example of withholding yourself from sharing yourself, because there's something low-hanging fruit that you grab so fast that you can easily talk yourself out of it, that has to do with this whole self-reference. So what are we going to do about it? Well, I created because I had Dressing Your Truth, and it certainly helps women get to a better place in accepting, loving, and liking what they see in the mirror and having a positive self-perception and a positive relationship with yourself. But there's still too many women, even within my world and my reach of influence, that are doing DYT that are still shaming themselves. You're not there yet. You're still practicing too many worries, self-conscious thought patterns, things that aren't really valid, in my opinion. They're not the motivators that will help you make positive change. They don't function like that. They distress us. They weigh us down. They make us discouraged. So I wrote a 2-week course called Glow Up, Self-Image Transformation, that we're starting on March 18th as a group. And I would like to invite, I would love to see 500 or more women join in, and we can shift this for our daughters and granddaughters. That's huge. I had somebody today ask me, would it be, it was on my reel. Listen, watch my reel today. I have a really, really wonderful message that I'm sharing in my 1-minute reel. And you're going to see a really cool, what they now call vegan leather dress. You're going to see a really cool dress I'm wearing. And I love that I have the message along with the particular outfit I chose to be dressing myself in while sharing the message, because many of you are self-conscious because of the age dilemma. And that's where dressing your truth even becomes a more powerful tool. You age better if you dress your truth, because your self-perception is just so much more polite and complimentary of yourself as you age. You don't notice the aging effects as much. And you accept the ones that you do notice and say, well, it's normal. Of course, that's who I am. So this mom shared in this comment, and I'll find it real quick here. And I hadn't thought of this, so I really appreciate her throwing this out there. Wondering if this would be something my 12-year-old daughter could do. Hello, I said, yes, do it together. What a gift to give a developing young woman to understand the destructivism of this culturally accepted self-inflicted put-downs that have been going on for decades, way back to when I was in junior high and high school. It was like the common denominator to all think we were fat or unattractive. Like, to fit in, you had to go there. Let's give this generation next to us a whole different paradigm. And I thought we'd be further along. I was like, well, surely by 20 years I'm into teaching DYT, women will be more like awake to this is silly, why we do this to ourselves. It's gotten worse for the younger generation with all the filters and all the modifications and edits that can put on an image, that we've even dialed up what we think beauty needs to look like to in my opinion, sort of such an extreme modification of what we really look like that there's no hope. So we want to invite up to, let's get 500 women. If you're in lifestyle and this still is something you play out, please join the Glow Up. It's $69. Go to what URL are you putting up, Colleen? I don't want to give a different one. Text me the website you want me to put out there, because you're putting it up in the comments probably. And I want to, we had several to pick from. It's time. It's time to be done. What will you miss if you give this all up? And believe me, you can get it going. And it's not something you completely 100% change in 2 weeks. You put it into practice till you get to a point that it completely changes you, the inner dialogue, your understanding of yourself. And then you get to choose your life experiences based on what's correct, what God wants for you, what you want, what you're meant to be a part of, based on that, and making healthy decisions rather than this damaged old habit of thinking there's something you need to be self-conscious or ashamed of influencing decisions. That's not a healthy way to make decisions. And believe me, it didn't start last year or 6 months ago. You brought this in from your much younger self. Let's free that inner self. And in that you, honestly, I'm going to do some interviews. I'm going to put them up as reels. I'm going to ask every one of the other experts, Callista, Anne, and Jalea, is there anything you're still self-conscious of or you don't like about your body? I'm super curious. I'm going to ask my 12-year-old granddaughter the same question. I want to know. I'm going to put those up as reels. Where's everybody, where I don't do any of it. Maybe that's an advantage of age plus DYT plus all the healing I've done. You add that all up and you get to a place where you're like totally cool with who you are. And you're like, I'm really enjoying myself now. And I'm good. I make decisions based on what are correct decisions. So this is beautiful. Put up that image again, Colleen. It's so pretty. I love it. Healwithcarol.com glow up. One word. I can help you glow up. Let's grow up from those old discriminating, just really defaming ourselves, old habits. So we open our world to more opportunities, to healing, to more joy. Everything gets better in your life when you stop all that internal stuff that's not serving you. So there's my spiel. Who's in? Who's going to join in? Is this speaking to you? It's really affordable. Join now. We start on the 18th, but if you do a monthly membership and you say, well, I at least want to do this for this month, you'll get access to everything else in the Healing Center right now, which is just all kinds of great stuff to up level your life. It's really beautiful content. You get a private Facebook group with the most lovely humans on the planet, and their support is just impeccable. It's remarkable. We meet every month. Is my face Kim and Debbie and Colleen and I, and every time Kim says our members are amazing. They are so helpful. They are so helpful. So get involved. I hope to see you in there. It's a beautiful, beautiful course. Now I want to give you a style school sneak peek. This is going to start, and that's why you want to do the glow up now. So you're not telling yourself, I couldn't do that. Oh, that I'd look silly in that. You don't know. You haven't tried it. Plus, we're going to teach you how to do it true to your type and your secondary. Hello. Not just your dominant type, but your secondary. So we'll take one trend. Let's say we've already announced that we're doing preppy casual. You're going to see that in 12 variations. You know, it's different for a 3-1 to do casual preppy than a 3-4. It's different for a 2. That's a very type 1, type 4 energy preppy. How does a 3 bring that in? You know, how does a 2? We will show you successfully. We love doing this because it really invests us in discovering new things when we've been teaching a body of work for quite a long time. Now, the sneak peek, there is something trending. I have a little hint in the outfit I'm wearing. It's this little lace. It's not a Dickie. It's not the Dickie, ladies. Dickie isn't a trend. It's part of the preppy trend, but we will be showing you. This is sewn in. Okay, see this little ruffle? They have an actual trendy name for it. Anybody know? What is this trend? I've incorporated in my look today. Any guesses? I'm giving you a second. While I'm saying that, enter I want to send you a free gift, your favorite green piece of jewelry. So share the name of it or a link. And tomorrow we will select that recipient of the free winner. Anybody guessing on what this is referring to? Not seeing it. Okay. And I'm going to demonstrate something here because I think it's fascinating to see the visuals. DYT is a very visual program. This is what they're calling girl core. Okay, girl core. What that means is anything that makes you look a little more girly. Ruffles, bows, lace, things a little more. It's very yin expression. The girl core look, the girl core accessorizing, bringing in the girl core dials up the yin a lot. Now, and you learn this as a lifestyle member, your yin yang combination. I'm a type 3 secondary 4. My type 3 is a double yang when it's a solo expression. Well, I'm not a solo expression, so my secondary 4 is actually a yin yang. So I'm a yang yang, yin yang. I dominantly express yang energy. So I'm going to show you something. Girl core is not, it's like, oh, this is awesome because that'll be easy for a 2-1 and a 1-2. Like, yeah, think about it. A 3-4 and a 4-3. Yeah, how are we bringing in ruffles, bows, the cutesy? Okay, so I'm going to show you with this sweater I have. That sweater actually lends itself, certain patterns are a big part of the preppy, and we're going to show you which, argyle plaid, the gingham. We'll show you which dominant secondaries can wear which patterns. Okay, now I'm going to put on a different pair of earrings because I'm aware that I have this very yin expression, even though I've got more of a yang pattern thing. That bolder gingham check is definitely a little more, it's structured, so that's yang, but this is very yin. Okay, and you might, I don't know, depends where I was going, of course. If I was going to a highly conservative event, I might want to dial it down. But I just want to show you, for me anyway, what feels right. Okay. Now, I chose this jacket particularly because it's a blazer, but it has a soft yin shawl form. It's a shawl collar, which is soft, rounded, which is a yin. Now, I don't have any yang really expressing right now. I'm looking a little flat, like it was, put together. That's nice. I'm certainly not feeling the dynamic, rich quality of my expression. This isn't as fun for me to wear. It feels very soft on my body. Colors are all right. I'll even show you on my style guide. But let's just say I wanted to bring in the girl core. I might say, well, that's not for me. I don't do bows and ruffles and all that stuff. And I'm like, no, I'm going to find where that fits in for me. This sweater is one example of where I can make it work. And that's what we're doing for all of you with 14 trends with all of your dominant and secondary types. I don't have my pattern guide in here, but you can see the color worked. So now I'm going to go back to my other one. That's what I love about Style School. You learn a lot about just styling, not just trends, but your preferences by how we teach this. And that starts on the 1st of April. We'll be announcing all the trends on my live broadcast on March 21st. And I need to give a little edge to this. Now, I'm in a casual outfit. I'm in green jeans. I don't have slacks on or anything. This is a casual outfit. And I need bigger earrings that have, even though they're kind of bringing in the scale makes them yang, but the shape is more yin. So now I'm kind of marrying I have my other earring on, sorry. I'm marrying the two, the yin and the yang up around my face. But I needed to have, for me, maybe you don't want the rips in the jacket, but just the fabric. I wanted them just because I like that. Maybe you don't like that, but you can see how I'm now more true to me with how I styled this trend. This trend is an option. I've got more girl course stuff that I'm going to teach to all the type 3s and secondaries. Every one of us have our writing assignments and research assignments now to do this. So we're excited, and we hope that you'll join Glow Up first, healwithcarol.com, Glow Up, and rid yourself, clean up all the old cobwebs of self-consciousness, self-criticism, embarrassment. Be happy that someone wants to put you in their picture. Let me get this earring in. Be pleased with yourself. Don't even think so that you're in a place you don't even think about. Yeah, take my picture. It isn't even a thought. It's like you don't have to consider it. It's like, sure, that's fine. No problem. You might want to, are you posting it somewhere? That's a fair question. So we've got that coming up. We're doing a new jewelry drop on March 19th. We're releasing a new items in the store, and we're doing something new, fun and different. Julia, followed by Anne, followed by me, followed by Callista. Coming on. We're coming on right here. We'll all be in the same stream. We'll all be one broadcast, and we're going to teach you how our favorite pieces, how to style it, which dominant secondary might look good in what piece. We're going to talk about the jewelry that just got released, give you some instruction on how to incorporate it into your style, your type. That's going to be great. That'll be happening on March 19th at 10 a.m. Jewelry try on with the 4 experts. We're excited to share that with you. And then this Friday, I'm doing another broadcast at 1 p.m. I've got a series of broadcasts that I'll be doing between now and the launch of Style School. What are we doing on Friday? Plan to join me to hear about one more spring trend that we'll be learning in Style School. And we have a bonus. I'm not telling you. It's exciting. I have a special guest too. I'm invited. a woman who's been dressing her truth for many years, and we're going to chat about where she's at. And we're going to talk about which of the 4 types is most prone to these defeating habits, the self-consciousness, the body shaming, the dissatisfaction. We're going to have a conversation about that, about which types, how you can correct that, true to your type. What do you do about it if you have more of you're prone to it more than other types? And so we'll be sharing all of that on Friday, 1 p.m. Get in the giveaway here, share a necklace, a piece of jewelry, earring set, bracelet that's green that you want me to send you. And I think we're done. Thank you so much. Go sign up for healwithcarol.com/glow up, and let's glow up. If not the whole world, you know what? I've kind of like, whatever. I can't change the world, but I can definitely influence my posterity 100%. Even if we don't even have a conversation. I mean, you just influence it when you do this kind of work. You clean out the old generational lifelong patterns that just no longer influence those that come after us. And that's a beautiful gift to leave this, to make a difference. So we'll see you in there. And thanks for tuning in today.